happening, everybody? It is another late night spirit of the day, 2 nights in a row. I promise, I will catch up on my end. This week has just been a little bit intense. I was tossing around, like I looked at a few things. Scotch Jag, how are you? KJ, I looked at a few things that are on my back bar. I'm going to stand up because this is weird. Me sitting down, there's just so much dead space. There we go. Nope, now I'm going to be too... Nope, that's better. Okay, so, Norbsy, how are you? I looked at my back bar and I was like, I know, I get it. I got a lot of stuff on my back bar. It is a massive collection, but most of the stuff I've tasted. And I was like, I always have to go to YouTube or my blog and go, tap, 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 tap. What have I tasted? What haven't I tasted? And it's this constant like battle of like making sure that I don't taste two things like from one distillery after 2 days. So I'm doing another live one today just because it is a little bit later. I've been in meetings since 9 a.m. this morning and it's been a little bit intense. But that being said, I'm not going to let you guys down. I almost sat there and was like, oh, I just want to drink a beer and have a whiskey. And I was like, no, you guys deserve a spirit of the day. So what I'm doing today is not something new. I've tasted this before, but I'm tasting the brand new batch of Salal Gin. Now, just Oz Society Salal Gin. If you haven't tasted it before, it's a bit of a cult favorite. Very small releases this time of the year. Now, this one's really super difficult to get right now because it's actually been broken into 3 different batches. So this one is, so traditionally what they would do, they would have the Salal berries harvested in Powell River and Haskap, and they would get shipped down all at once to Vancouver and be made into Salal Gin that we all know and love. This year, however, because of COVID, a lot of the remote shipping, the remote airlines aren't in the air. They're just not flying anything anywhere. So it's very sporadic and very different than last year. So what Oz Society is doing is actually breaking it up into 3 batches. So this is batch number 1. This one's from Powell River. And then they've got one from Haskap coming out in a week and a half, 2 weeks. And then there'll be a batch 3 from Haskap as well. So they've broken into 3 separate batches this year. So I think Salal berries and their wallflower gin go so well together. So well together. Like that super floral, like citrusy, citrus flowers, that sort of thing, just goes really well with Salal. Salal is an indigenous berry. Some of the Salal is based on a traditional British liqueur called sloe gin. Sloe berries, but instead we use hand-picked Salal berries, which grow plentiful in the temperate rainforest of the Pacific Northwest and taste earthy and sweet like blueberries meet Italian spice. 100% agree on that definition. Oh, so on the nose, almost blackcurrant and umami. They're not half wrong with that Italian spice. Like it is like blackcurrant and like umami sort of flavors. Like I don't want to say soy sauce, but like soy sauces. It's almost like a savory blackcurrant blueberry sort of taste. Have you guys tasted the Salal Gin before? Have you tasted the Salal Gin from Oz Society? Every year is very, very different. And on the palate, that wallflower gin comes in through really strong, obviously. Big and bold. 30% alcohol. So really big and bold on the wallflower gin. And then flows through to this savory blackcurrant blueberry sort of flavor profile that just rolls off your tongue. If you're going to work with this one, play around with any recipes that call for sloe gin. This one's a really good substitute. This as a gimlet, fantastic. Fresh lime juice, 2 ounces, 1 ounce. I'd be careful on the sweetness. You may need a smidge, but not too much. But this would be a really good like gimlet style gin. So I feel weird standing. I don't know where to put my hands. Do I put my hands up here? Sorry, that's a very random movie quote. But I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I promise I will catch up and you will be getting regular this way from now on. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.